departure. I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
This journey will be a long one. What say we...
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the road? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Slim pickings of late.
Come to think of it, when I reflect upon my time as a mage, I can only assume I did not live up to your expectations.
Suppose I will check the wheels before we depart.
Oh, I'd kick just about anyone. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Must hold out.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
How dare you!
You're in fine form today, Arisen.
I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
A resounding success! Well done.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
This way. This calling I chose many times.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart, and we must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. If this... a quiet... Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir
There's no need for theatrics. Here's a surprise. We met at the tavern. Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now, two parties ask our aid, but which is the more deserving?
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
Let us see what you're made of!
Curse you! All that planning and...
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master. Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them! This foe will recoil from blood! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this one will spur us into the next. Masterfully done!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
We must find a way over to it. 'Twould be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Cavern's depths lie ahead.
Onward? We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave.
Master? Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray, seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Ahoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustin, only to find myself waist still. So long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this. I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an... I suppose that's how it goes. Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermund. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
All done then?